Hello everybody, Camille here, principal of the School of Inner Beauty. I am here to tell you about a really exciting event that we have coming up on February 8th called Beautiful You in 2014. Before I do that though, I want to just take a couple minutes to introduce myself to those of you who may not yet know me, and just to give you a little bit of background as to why we started the School of Inner Beauty, and then I will tell you about what you can expect if you choose to join us on February 8th. So the reason why I started the school is because I found that women were not being taught how to be happy, how to be beautiful, how to feel beautiful, and allow the light in them to shine through. We're really taught that if we work harder and give more and work endless hours and, to be the perfect employee, the perfect wife, the perfect daughter, the perfect mother, and on top of that, to have beautiful bodies and great hair and beautiful appearance, that if you can do all of those things, that if you can stand on that tightrope wire, then you'll be happy. But if you're anything like me, that didn't happen. And after years and years of working really hard on my external beauty, working really hard in my career, I finally had enough. And I said, something really is going to have to change. My favorite quote is from Einstein. I'm sure most of you have heard it. It says that insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So I knew that if I was going to really begin to love my life, love the skin that I was in, I was going to have to do something different. So I spent the better part of the last year going to lots of different transformational workshops, meeting with coaches, and doing all kinds of things to begin to experience my true beauty. Now, I didn't know that's what I was doing at the time. At the time, I was just desperate for anything. I was desperate to be happy and to feel good. But what emerged as that work, was happening was that I finally started to love the person I saw when I looked in the mirror. I used to be somebody who was really critical of herself. I thought that you were only pretty if you look like a Victoria's Secret model. So that means that I never really stacked up. I had sort of a rough childhood. I mean, I know a lot of people do, so it's not necessarily unique. But I didn't have an amazing relationship with my stepdad. He did the best that he could, but he and my mom both had drinking and drug problems. They had a really hard time even getting along with each other, and I didn't grow up in an environment that nurtured me from a girl into a woman. And so I was sort of left to my own devices to figure it out myself, and I'm really glad that I figured it out. What else about how I used to be? So I've been a chef for quite some time, and many of you know me actually from the cooking world. I have been working as a professional chef for over a decade. I wrote a cookbook last year called Paleogasm, and many of you maybe have seen me around the paleo world. But even though, so eating paleo totally changed my life, and it's been an awesome experience, but that even by itself wasn't enough. I was still obsessed with food, and I would beat myself up constantly if I didn't eat the paleo thing I was supposed to eat. And I was still, truth be told, I wasn't happy with my body, and my health still wasn't what I knew that it could be, even though I knew that I was getting my diet right. And on top of that, I was a total workaholic, as I said. I found myself pretty isolated and alone and disconnected from people a lot of the time because I was just so obsessive about working. And I can see now that I was really trying to experience my own worth and value through the work and the work and the contribution I was making in the world. But again, that's a never-ending cycle. And what I've come, I learned a lot in the months leading up to starting the School of Inner Beauty, and I've continued my transformation in the first round of the School of Inner Beauty. But the thing that I would say that I really, really got the most, and I would call this the foundation of why the school is so amazing and why the women are getting the results that they're getting, is because I learned to love myself first. I've learned to be able to look in the mirror and smile and love what I see. That wasn't easy at first. I have learned that the most important relationship in my life will always be the relationship with myself. And that, even as they say in the Bible, love others as you love yourself. And what a lot of people miss is that what they want to do is love others more than, or instead of, or something like that. And the truth is that if you don't have that relationship anchored and secure of love for yourself, it's going to be virtually impossible for you to really love other people, for you to make a difference in the world, and for you to have a really great life. Because that's why we're all here, right? We want to experience having really, really, really great, amazing, fun lives where we provide value to people, where we make a difference, where we have connection, where we are confident, where we love what we see. I'm not saying that external beauty is not important. I think that it's really important to take care of your body, to give it the things that it needs to support you and be healthy. And all of that is part of the school. It's just a part, though. It isn't the whole enchilada, if you will, when it comes to the conversation about beauty. So that's a little bit about me and the background of how I came to start the school. So to tell you a little bit more about the details of the event on February 8th, so it is a live stream event. Now that means that you can join us from anywhere in the world as long as you have a computer that has a webcam and a keyboard, which is pretty much every computer nowadays, right? So you'll be able to watch the instructors and I as we give our lessons. You'll even be able to interact, you'll be able to ask questions, and it's like you're going to be with us wherever you are in the world, which is really cool. If you are in San Diego, you're welcome to join us live. We will have a nice big room, and we would love to have you there. We will be going from 10 in the morning till 6 at night Pacific time, and it will be, we're going to be doing lessons from 8 different teachers in the School of Inner Beauty. We're going to be doing a lesson on healing your relationship with food. That's my lesson, and I really, really love that. We'll be doing a lesson on hormones and why it's so important to balance your hormones if you want to have good moods and better sleep and a better sex drive and great metabolism. We are doing a section on pleasure, play, and fun and how to bring that into your daily life. We will be talking about one of my other favorite subjects, which is tapping into your feminine essence. We are talking about relationships and how to have your relationships just be beautiful and loving and connected. We will be talking about how to get your needs met, how to set boundaries, and how to set up the foundation for you to really have a beautiful and flourishing life. And one last topic that I'm really excited to include is we're going to begin talking about the little girl that lives in you and how through connecting with her in a way that you never have probably before will give you access to whole new worlds of creative self-expression and fun and ease and play. So that's just a little taste of what we are going to be doing on the day of the event. All of the details are in this page below. And the last thing to tell you is super exciting is the way that we're structuring the promotion of and sales of the event. So the full price of the event is $197, and you are more than welcome to pay that full price. We will be happy to receive that. But if you are not able to pay that, we are doing a sliding scale, which means that you can pay as little as $27 for the entire day event, which, like I said, it includes 8 lessons from the teachers. It's going to include coaching, and it's going to include different lessons that the teachers do in conjunction with the lessons. So So the one thing I ask, though, because we really want to reach a lot of women with this material, is that if you're going to take us up on the scholarship offer, that we ask that you share this event with 20 of your friends. You can do that through Facebook, you can do that through email, you can do that through just picking up the phone and talking to them, and we're going to give you some support in how to do that. But we really want to reach as many women as possible for this awesome day and make it like a no-brainer that, you know, we think that every woman should want to participate in this if they simply knew about it. And so through your partnership, we can get the message out on how to cultivate your inner beauty for more freedom and fun and joy and connection and purpose in your life. Does that sound good? Okay, so that's pretty much what I have. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. And I am very excited to see you on February 8th. Bye-bye.